Hello there, watchy people. How's it going? Welcome along to Riverview again. Yes. What are we up to today? So we've just sown this field with oilseed. That one's already done, and field 6 as well. Oh yeah, last time we did a couple of contracts. And as is standard, I forgot to claim in the reward for them. So we'll collect that. We'll collect that. And suddenly we are much better off again. 71 grand. I don't understand how we managed to pull in these numbers. It's crazy. Let's move fertilizer over here and the seeds over here. That will do nicely. Ready for next month. We are going to move on basically straight away. I think it's 6:47 in the evening, so we're done with today really. But what I need to keep an eye on, we should have 9,000 litres almost, in the food in there. So we want to see how much food they take overnight. We've got 200 chickens out of 400, or 399. So whatever they eat overnight will be half of what a full coop will use overnight. So let's find out, shall we? Shift Z, sleep. And move on into August, I think. Was that July? I can't remember. I think it was July. It's possible it was June, but I think it was July. So we should be in August now. Yeah, there we go, August. So, what have we got? 8,300. They use 700. So 1,400 litres. Oh, hello. A clucky streak. That's a lot of eggs. Okay, cool. So yeah, 1,400 litres of food is what a full one of those will consume in 1 month. Which means in a year, we need 18,000 litres. So as long as we've got 18,000 litres, we are good. I don't know why we got an achievement for that for just 1 pallet of eggs, but sure, I'm not going to complain. I got an achievement. That is all good. Brilliant. Okay, so we're in August now. So now we need to replant these fields. And luckily, we've just bought a seeder, which is direct plant. So, I think, given how well we did financially out of the peas on field 6, we're going to plant field 7 and 8. I think that's the biggest one we've got, right? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think it's about the same size as that, but without the corner cut off. So I think this is our biggest field. They're pretty comparable, to be honest. But can you imagine, like, if we bought field 17 or 12? 12 looks even bigger. What's that? 17 hectares, and this is, sorry, acres, and this is 16.5 acres. So yeah, there's not a lot in it, but 12 is bigger. Can you imagine if we planted those two, both of them with peas? Like, we got 100 grand out of this field. So this is going to be like 120 grand. 125 grand even. And then this is going to be like 160 grand. And that one's going to be like 180 grand. Like, we would be getting a hell of a lot from every single harvest on there. That would be very, very cool. So we've got rid of the fertilizer. So let's change this to peas. It does plant peas. I just had a moment there where I was like, hang on a minute. Maybe it's entirely possible that this machine doesn't do peas. But no, we're okay. I think I'm going to start in that top corner because it's the only corner left. In fact, none of the corners have got a square anymore. So finding a place to start is interesting. We will do it ourselves because why pay a worker when we're free? Lower it down. Turn it on. Oh, peas can't be planted in August. What? What? Well, that's foiled my plan. Okay. Where's the calendar? There it is. Peas. Peas can be planted in March and April. Okay. Is there anything that comes out at that time of year? No. Grass, basically, or Oilseed radish, poplar. Well, it'd have to come out just before, so maybe, yeah, February it would need to come out, whatever we planted. So we could do poplar, but poplar regrows, doesn't it? Poplar is a very profitable plant, though. We ought to consider doing that at some point. It's basically trees, but you bale them instead of put them in a sawmill. I think your money is essentially the same as wood chips. So maybe actually on this map, I don't know if they would be a good one to do or not. Let's have a look at the price of poplar bales, bio bales, is it? I don't know what they're called. They're called bio bales. The machine is a bio baler. Is it just called a poplar bale? No, I'm not seeing any poplar. What's it called then? So I don't actually know. I mean, wood chips is literally the closest thing. And we know that's low value. So I'm inclined to think, I mean, let me know in the comments if you can tell, if you know what it is that I'm missing. But yeah, I think it would be, if it is the same as wood chips, it's the wood chip price, then it ain't going to be worth doing. No, I don't see any bio bales or poplar bales anywhere in there. So we just don't know. Okay, so peas can't be planted. That's thrown my thoughts. How much barley have we got? I think we've certainly got enough for this year. But I guess we need to be planting because this is going to be next year's harvest. So we might need to plant another field of barley. I'm thinking of doing field 6 as barley. So what else can go in? I guess we've got to look at the calendar, haven't we? So we can plant canola, we can plant grass, oilseed, poplar. That's literally it. Canola's the only thing. Man, that's dull. And it doesn't get any better through the rest of the year. We can do wheat. This is the problem that we're getting stuck with. Like, we keep harvesting in like June, July. And so we end up having to put the same few things in. What else have we got? Carrots. Corn goes in April, May. Well, I guess we're going to do a field of canola, aren't we? Because we kind of have to at this point. And I want to do a field of barley. So we could leave the third one empty. It just seems really harsh to leave it empty when... yeah, I mean, I guess nothing can be growing, but everything else just goes in so much later. It goes in spring. Interesting. Can green beans be done with a cereal header? There is what is it that I'm thinking of? It's soybeans, I think. Soybeans can be done with a cereal header, and they're quite profitable, I understand. So, at the very least, yeah, today we're going to do a field of canola. So, let's do that, I suppose. I do want to do a field of peas. I think that's going to be interesting. So let's do the top field as canola. Canola, there we go. We got that selected. Blimey, this has thrown me, and it's taken me so long now to... I assumed, like, when peas came out, you just planted them in again in the same soil and off it went, but I don't know why I assumed that. Like, that's never the case with plants, is it? You don't just pick them and then plant the same thing again in the same spot at that moment. It's just not how stuff works, is it? Right. I think we're good. Let's get this. Oh, for goodness sake, game. Alright, there we go. You're online now. Don't come off it again. Honestly.
Morning break.
another job done. We're not going to use this now until next month, I don't think. Which means that we're kind of done on our own fields. I probably ought to check if they needed it. I should have checked before I planted that one, actually. Whether they need any resources like lime or anything. Yeah. That wasn't a great idea, really, was it? Just ploughing on like that. So this one needs ploughing and needs rolling. Okay. This one needs rolling. This one needs rolling. Okay, so we're fine. But we do need to plough this one. So that's, I mean, handily enough, we've actually got this vehicle ready to go on ploughing work. I don't know if they're gonna be able to find a route over there or not. They usually struggle with those paths. Oh no, they're going. Fantastic. And we might just watch them actually, or at least keep an eye, because oh, there's an engine running around here somewhere. Did I leave that tractor running? I probably did. Come on, jump. There we go. Is it this one? Yeah, we left it running. I need to try and keep an eye on that. But yeah, we want to watch that worker because I'm expecting them to bump into something on the way through, because that's their MO. I was going to install Object Hider to get rid of this fence, but the problem with that is that it causes lag, particularly in multiplayer. I know I don't play multiplayer on this map, but yeah, I've been watching Daggerwind's competitive series with Chainsaw. I think it's a bit pointless. Like, the way Daggerwind plays is not conducive to competitive. Like, he's in it for a good time. He wants to have a good experience and make a good video, which is to his credit. I agree, that's exactly the way he should be playing. But when you're up against someone like Chainsaw, who he's focused on winning, he's laser focused on winning, and he just does, right, what's going to make me the most money? I'm doing that. He does vary it a little bit, you know. I'm not saying that he only does one thing, but he you know, goes in heavy. He's like, I'm going to win this, and so he's got that attitude, and he wins every time. And I think he will win again this time, because I don't think either of them are really going to change. But anyway, I went off on a tangent there. So they use Object Hider on that, or they did, and it was causing massive lag. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I could give it a try, and then I guess there's no harm in trying, is it? Have I even got it? I got it enabled right now. Hidden objects. There you go. So if I look at this fence, hide apple stage 3. What's that? Let's see what happens. There we go. Oh wow! It took the entire fence. Took the entire fence. So there you go. We've got no fence now. That is kind of good. I'll pop this down here just so that it's out of the path, because here comes our worker, who is going to attempt to drive along this path, and with any luck, they will manage. I think that's been really good. I wonder if it's... Oh. They're bothered by these lime pallets. Really? They're so far from you, though. Seriously, look, just come past, and then you'll be fine. See, they're behind you now. Oh, that's gonna... yeah. You're not gonna like that then, are you, if you didn't like the pallets? Let's drop this here instead. Are you gonna go? There we go. Right, so I need to move these pallets then, so that our helpers can can do that. But he does seem to be going through. So that's good. It looks like that field's going to get done. What else can we be doing in the meantime? I guess I should probably be ploughing that field, really, because we haven't got anything else on our plates at the moment. Let's have a look at the contracts. I mean, what fields have I got? So I've just planted that one. Next month we'll have to weed it. Next month we're planting this one. Next month we're planting this one. Oh no, actually, maybe not. Maybe not. I suppose what I could do is just save up and buy a field for the peas when the time comes. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably put wheat in one of these. So it's still a next month thing though. So that one's sorted. This one and this one will be planted next month with wheat and barley. Because we were gonna make flour as well, and I don't think we've done that. Oh yeah, that's a point. There's some more oil come out of the factory now that we've spent a night. It has. There we go. I should look at this factory, in fact, grain mill, because we've got canola, we do have barley. Okay, we don't have anything else. I thought we did. So it's literally two things that are in there. What's the other crop that's in here then? Because I swear there was a third. Yeah. Oh, we got soybeans, and you can't do anything with soybeans. Okay. Well, we'll leave them in there for now. But yeah, I would like to do something with those. What we'll do is we'll try and keep an eye on the calendar about what can be planted when. And we'll try and buy a field when the time is right for a crop to go in. I think that makes the most sense. Trouble is that the field might already have a crop in, but that's okay. We can use that crop as a cover crop and not feel too bad about it, I think. So my trailers are both taken up now. That one's got that on. Oh, actually, the low load is empty at the minute, isn't it? So let's grab the JCB again. Yeah, it is empty. So let's use that to move the lime round to this side. Because obviously it's in the way there for the workers. So we can make their progress a lot easier. I guess it doesn't really matter which way round I go. We'll go this way for now. It's going to be so much easier not having that fence line there. Nice. Oh, we got 3 levels on here. That's stop. There we go. That's cool. Alright, back up a little bit. And we should get... Wow, we got all of them on here. That is superb. That is actually really awesome. I guess, actually, let's put it by the hedge line, shall we? That probably makes the most sense. Whoa! Don't roll over. We go gently, don't worry. Wow. Yeah, so we can fit 4 high on there, but it's it's super unsteady. So if we stop here and shift an I, there we go. Those guys are all safe and happy. However, I suspect when I come to lime, it's going to take from the bottom and leave gaps underneath, which is going to be, yep, something to behold. I think for now I'll leave this trailer next to the eggs. Does it have a filter on for full only? Cleaner type. I thought there used to be, so layer, filter any, type all, material type all. I thought there used to be, I guess I'm thinking about the mod from 22. There used to be a toggle so that you could have it so it would only pick up full pallets rather than partial. So I guess we're still waiting on that. But yeah, we don't have anything currently that can be made into flour. So we will work on that next month, I suppose. Right. Well, let's look at contracts then. What have we got that's interesting? Nope. Harvesting is always interesting. That's a long way away though. I don't really fancy working on the full other side of the map. 40 is massive. It's being delivered up there, which isn't super far. But that's a big job. That's a real big job. And I don't really want to spend too much longer in the day because we've done all our own work. We've got mowing. I don't think we own a mower yet, so we can't do that one. There is more ploughing once our field's done, but again, yeah, you know what? I don't think we're going to do any. I think we'll just wait for, in fact, let's not wait. Let's take over from the worker. Sorry, Sanya. But it's cheaper if I do it myself. So we're going to do some more ploughing. And, oh, wrong one. There we go. Oh, will you please? I don't know why. The first time you get in the tractor, you select your line and then you apply the cruise control. And the act of applying the cruise control disables the line that you're following. It doesn't do it in subsequent times. But for some reason, yeah, it does on the first time. It's really weird.
Bob's got a tractor, but he's got no words. Planting fields while the bass line stirs. Fingers on the keys, not a script in sight. He's planting tunes in the pale moonlight. Music fills the space where his words should be. Beats on the farm set his spirit free. Silence feels heavy, so he turns it up loud. Rob the anxious farmer sowing beats for the crowd. Fields are alive with the rhythm and sound. A melody blooms where seeds hit the ground. Who needs chatter when the groove's so tight? Rob's farming jams are pure delight. Music fills the space where his words should be. Beats on the farm set his spirit free. Silence feels heavy, so he turns it up loud. Rob the anxious farmer sows beats for the crowd.
Beautiful, nice spotless field. Ready for planting tomorrow. So I guess that's it really. We're kind of done for August. Always seems a shame, like particularly in the summer months, you feel like you should be doing loads of stuff, but there really isn't that much to be getting on with once you've planted. And yeah, obviously we're struggling because the things we want to plant are not available at this time of year, and I'm ending up basically doing the same things as I've done every year, which I don't really like doing. I'd like to, you know, do a bit more of a cycle, mess about with all the different crops a bit more. But you know, this is the way things are shaking out. The problem is that like the way the calendar works out. If we have a look, is that, yeah, the things that you plant early, you take out late, which means that you've got 3 months. I suppose 3 months isn't that much. But in some cases, 5 months where the field is just empty doing nothing, and it feels like a waste. It's not really, because it's only this. I mean, these just take a year to grow, that's all. So it's convenient to plant these and like wheat, because it means the field is active all the time. It's never passive. But yeah, it's just, I guess it's no different. It's still, this field is still only doing one thing a year. It's just it's doing one of them over a few months and the other over the whole year. So it's not, it doesn't really make a difference, does it? It's just, in my head, an empty field is a useless field. But I guess that's not really how we need to think about it, is it? So, welcome to September. No change on this field, obviously, but that one over there should be coming to life now. I can't be bothered to walk. So mad. It's probably taking me the same amount of time, but if I visit this field, yeah, here we go. Right, this needs weeding now. So we should probably get on that. In fact, let's get... where is the weeder? Is it in the other shed? I think it might be up at the other shed. So we'll go find that. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Cool, cool. I wonder if I've made the apron... Oh, I meant to reverse around there. I wasn't paying attention. I wonder if I've made the apron of this field a little too large. It feels like there's so much room in front of that. Like, if I want to fix that, now is a reasonable time, but probably next harvest is more useful. But yeah, it does seem pretty big. I don't want to make it too small though, that's the problem. I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to leave it. We can drive over it because it's only a cover crop and we're going to plough it up shortly anyway, but yeah, I don't know if I've cut off a bit too much of that. Probably not. It's probably fine. Right, let's get a worker sorting out the weeding over here. And then I will pick up the seeder again, if I can find the right tractor. There it is, the last one, obviously. Nice. And then, what was I going to do in this field? Wheat, I think. One was going to be barley and one was going to be wheat. This one's going to be the wheat field. So we'll swap this over to wheat. There we go. Unfold the old seeder. I keep pronouncing it with a really hard R, like it's West Country. Like I'm in Hot Fuzz, the film, you know, where we talk a bit like this. Cedar, good old cedar. Sounds like a tree rather than a plant. There we go. Wheat is going in. I made that comment in the last episode, I think. So, or maybe the one before. I can't remember. But either way, I will stop making that comment. And yeah, let's put in some wheat.
Tractor hums beneath the sky so wide. Dirt kicks up where my dreams collide. Sunrise paints the endless skies. Out here the earth never lies. Oh, we plow, we sow, we reap, we grow. Through rain and shine the seasons flow. The fields don't rest and neither do I. In the arms of the earth where my heart lies. Like and subscribe. Cows in the pasture, hens in the coop. The smell of the barn where life takes root. The sweat on my brow, it's honest and true. Every seed I plant whispers dreams anew. The barn lights flicker as the night falls near. A simple life, but it's crystal clear. Riches ain't found in silver or stone. They're in the roots of the seeds we've grown. Oh, we plow, we sow, we reap, we grow. Through rain and shine, the seasons flow. The fields don't rest, and neither do I. In the arms of the earth where my heart lies. The rooster calls, a new day to claim. A cycle of life, it's a farmer's game. Windmill spins as the clouds roll by. This is the life no money can buy.
Well, you've had 3 hyperlapses in this episode, so I hope you've enjoyed them. Speaking of which, actually, a few weeks ago, I mentioned that Luke has has purchased. Well, he's the one who's got the account with Suno, the AI with which we generate these songs, and yeah, he's very generously donated the use of it to the channel, but I didn't realise at the time. I don't think I knew, but yeah, apparently William, who goes by WK Missile on here on YouTube, he also contributed a little bit to the cost of the account of that. So I should have thanked him in that same episode, but I was not aware. So actually, let's just get those little bits, shall we? I wasn't going to bother. I went with the other corners, but there is a bit up that side that's rather sizable. So yeah, thank you very much, William, for also chipping into that. I did chip a little bit in myself as well, so you know, I guess in in fairness I should thank myself too, but it's my channel, so of course I'm gonna, you know, be part of that. But yeah, I didn't put very much in. I think Luke is the majority stakeholder. Either way, thank you very much, guys, to those two for no, that's the wrong button, that one, for enabling such awesomeness in these videos. You may have noticed there was a little wiggle. In fact, I think it was the last headland I was doing, and it just went straight off the end because I thought I heard someone coming up the stairs in my house. I'm alone in the house at the moment. We got the builders in, building our new deck and patio in the garden, and for all the life of me, it sounded like I'm wearing my headphones, so I'm hearing like through the mic as well, which doesn't help. I'm sort of separated a little bit from it. I don't know why I backed that in there. I need it for the other field. But yeah, it sounded for all the world to me like someone was walking up the stairs in my house. I was like, what's going on? Who's here? I should be here alone. The builders shouldn't have come in the house. Yeah, it turned out when I went out and had a look, it turned out that it was just the builders out the back. They were banging in posts. And because it was like, you know, I'm hearing it through the mic in headphones rather than with my own ears, like the sound was just indistinct enough to sound like footsteps rather than like hammer blows. But it had me worried for a minute. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. I'm just getting set up for this field. I'm putting barley in this one, so I'll switch to barley now. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, leave a like and a comment, because that really, really helps me out. Especially comments. If you can leave a comment saying anything, I don't care what it says. Like you can spout nonsense if you want. The other day, I was joking with Luke that he could even, like, it wouldn't bother me. He could even put like lorem ipsum, which is, you know, the Latin text that people use to when they don't know what text they're putting on like their website or their leaflet or something, then they use lorem ipsum as a placeholder so they can see the design. And yeah, he actually did. He posted it. So so there you go. You can post whatever you like, and I don't care. It just helps gain traction on YouTube, which is nice. But we don't need that. We don't really need that. So as long as you're watching, that's all that matters to me. And as long as you're enjoying, that's the most important thing. I want you to enjoy it. So yeah, I will see you on the next one when we will continue planting this field of barley. Bye. Oh, that was a terrible corner.